Hello, good morning. Time now is 3:48. No trucks here. Look, how weird is that? Some mornings you can come out here and it's mobbed. And other mornings, not a truck. We're going in the wrong direction, but dawn's crack is looking quite spectacular. But yeah, 3:48. I ended up being, I don't know how many hours it was. 2.5 hours. And I got back here at 20 past 6, 18 minutes past 6. I signed off last night, and the original plan was for me to be signed off at 2:30. So yeah. So what happened yesterday? Phoned up, spoke to my dippy planner, and yeah, you're going to Chesterfield, okay, 9 o'clock, okay, no problem. I'll go on the docks at 3 o'clock in the morning then, in case they're a bit snarled up. Yeah, alright, no problem at all, right. So about an hour goes by, nothing comes through, so I phoned him back up. I said,
at the end of the road, turn right, Normandy Way.
Oh, it rang out, so he phoned me back and he goes, oh, job change. Oh, right, okay, no worries. Where are we going now?
Turn right.
Doncaster for the same time. I went, right, okay. But you can run up the road with this. And I went, right, okay. So that wasn't really in the plan, but okay. So I wanted 11 off. But I thought, okay, yeah, you know, I'll get a night out. Just give me a VBS then. So I got a VBS for 2 to 3:30, so you can split them sometimes, like that, with a bit of an overhang. 2 to 3, then a half hour bolted on. So I knew I'd be running tight. But I got in there at bang on 3:30. I was like seconds to spare from a VBS
After
expired.
900 feet, cross the roundabout and take the first exit, Normandy Way.
And there I sat. Going out at 3:30, I left at, I think, about 5 past 6.
Cross
It was
the
just chaos
roundabout
down
and
there.
take the first exit.
Well, as per usual, just not enough straddlers doing the little work that they had to do. There just wasn't enough of them to do that even. Just brings everything to a grinding halt. No traffic management, no nothing. It was just shite. So anyway, I got back to the yard at 20 past 6 and parked up, and it's like, well, for me to get anywhere close to where I'm going and the time I need to be there, I can only take a 9 off now. I'd already done a 14 and a bit hour day. I'd done
After
a 14, no, bang
900
on
feet,
14 hours.
go right on the roundabout and take the second exit, Berry Road.
There's traffic lights here. Ooh. Green light, green light, green light. Stay green, stay green. Yay!
Go right on the roundabout and take the second exit.
Make sure no loons jumping the lights. So, yeah, I parked up at 18 minutes past 6 last night. Put my card in at 20 past 3 this morning. Stick a bit of diesel in, give me a full tank. But at least I got my books on, I suppose. And I would have had to have got up earlier. So I probably wouldn't have got any more sleep and I'd have had a bit more time off. But I slept well, so that was good. And okay this morning. Yeah, slept okay. Got bitten again. I seem to be. The last 2 or 3, I never used to suffer from being bitten by like mosquitoes, like mosquito bites. Never used to suffer at all. But when I get bit these days, they love me. So they take a bite, but I just know it come. I've got cream to put on it, so I have to put a bit because it comes up as a right old lump. You know I've been bitten. You can see. Comes up as a right old lump, and it's always on my legs, always on my lower legs. Right old lump on my leg, itchy as hell. So I had to put cream on it, and that sort of calms it down a bit. And then generally, it ends up scabbing up. And I've had one on the on my lower left leg, and it's probably. At least a week to 2 weeks now, I suppose, nearly 2 weeks. Oh, ridiculous. And I've got one last night and one the day before.
After a quarter of a mile, turn right, A326, Marchwood bypass.
So you might see Dawn's crack in a minute. I don't know if you will. Oh, it sort of clouded up a little bit. It was a bit better earlier.
Turn right.
So we've got a super light 40-foot high cube on. Telling me it's only 6 tons. Feels really light. I can't imagine it's that light for a 40-footer, but could be, I suppose. So going up to turn off it all the way out to the M1 up to the stockyard, turn right there at the stockyard, and then head out to through Pool 3 and Tickhill. It's a nice little run, quite like it.
After 900 feet, go right on the roundabout and take the second exit, A35, Totton bypass. Go right on the roundabout and take the second exit.
Good to go. It should be a positive fit. Or you might be able to see the glow of Dawn's spectacular crack. Let's get through these lights. And we go over the bridge. Should get a good view of her spread open. I just want to say thank you. Well, it's at the beginning of the video. I just want to say thank you to everyone that comments, and it's just thank you. Yeah, I get some really nice comments, and it's really humbling. Really humbling. And for those of you that are new, I think I said yesterday, so if you didn't hear the bit about what I said about yesterday, I often talk about mental health, and particularly my own, and how you're not alone.
After half a mile, keep left.
And it's perfectly natural to feel that way. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's not. It shouldn't be stigmatized. That's the word. Look at this. Look at this. Here. That's worth getting up for. Could be better, but yeah, I've seen worse cracks than that, I can tell you. Yeah, a lot worse. Some of them have been scary. So yeah, lovely crack.
After 900 feet, keep left, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
So yeah, mental health shouldn't be stigmatised in any way, shape or form. It's a perfectly natural
Keep left,
and
then
normal.
cross the roundabout
This is
and take the second
what's going on
exit.
down here. And it should be normalised because it is a normal reaction to everyday life.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit,
what is
M271, towards
We're good?
Nursling.
I think we're good. And as everyday life is getting trickier by the day sometimes. Lane closed, okay, we're good. We can do this. We can do this, we can do it. Carrying a barrier. Someone's been into it. Yeah, life can be tricky sometimes. And it doesn't always go to plan, does it, you know? And difficult to adjust and get used to things. Things change in your life, you know? You gain loved ones and you lose loved ones. And sometimes one can be triggered to the other one. You know, you just can't take anything for, you know, just don't take anything for granted. You can't take anything for granted in this world. Who knows what tomorrow's going to bring? We just don't know. Just take it one day at a time. Get a plan in place. I think that's important. That's what's helped me as well, is having a plan in place. You've got to have a plan. Even if it's, I'm going to wake up tomorrow and take a breath. That's a plan. That's a plan. You know, you can always change it if it doesn't work out. You know, well, some people will have to change it for you, like, but you know. But I was saying, going back, I digressed. I went off on a bit of a, well, sort of the same sort of tangent, but just like didn't get to what I was trying to get to. One point. I had an email from a guy who operates a training company down in Gosport, and he said, "Can I use one of your videos in my CPC course?"
And take the third exit, M27, towards London.
And I said, "Yeah, by all means, yeah, no problem at all." As well, I talk about mental health.
Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
And I found that very humbling. That what I put out is a, you know, as a, as a video that you know, I've since found out from the feedback that I get from you guys, and this is where I love getting this sort of feedback. You know, is that in some cases it's helped you guys, and that is just that makes it all worth my while. It just makes it all worth my while. If I can put a smile on someone's face, or even get a reaction by pissing them off.
Take the exit, M27, then take the motorway.
Shut up. Just by talking, you know, then my job is done. My job is done. Do you know what I mean? It's just, it's brilliant. If I can make someone smile once a day, oh, here we go. Thought I turned you off. If I can make someone smile, my day on this earth is achieved. I mean, that's a big goal. And if I can achieve that, then I'm a happy man, you know. So yeah, so thank you one and all for the comments and the kind feedback. Every now and again you get a sarky comment, but I try to brush them off, but I know I'll take it a while. It upset me deeply, but that's life, I suppose, isn't it? You know, ain't all a bed of roses, is it? You know, you've got to deal with the shit sometimes. And if all I've got to contend with is a shitty comment, then my life is pretty good, isn't it, really? So you've got to put things into perspective a little bit. And I think that's something that that those that suffer with their mental health have trouble dealing with, is that we have And so, and with me, especially, it's usually the little things that upset me and not the bigger things. And Kira always says that. He said, the roof's fallen, part of the tiles have fallen off the roof, or the car's broken down, or something, fairly large has happened.
After 1.2 miles, take the exit 4 M27 towards Winchester.
And I'm upset because I've run out of milk. Do you know what I mean? It's I struggle with putting things. When I have to sit myself down and go, no, let's put things into perspective. And then you got to look at the bigger picture. But it's easy to say that after the event. You can blow up and get in a strop, and then afterwards analyse it and go, really, did you really have to get like that? No, not really, did you? You're just a bit of a knobber. And that's happened quite a few times in my life. I've sort of blown things out of proportion, but then I'll chew things over. And I'll chew things over in my head.
After half a mile, take the exit 4 M27 towards Winchester, then take the motorway.
And you carry on a bit like her, And if I can say it once, I can say the same thing 10 times. Kira goes, yeah, I've got it.
Take the exit 4, then take the motorway.
Yeah, I've got it. And Kira will go, yeah, I've got it, I understand. Don't tell me again. And I'll go, yeah, but. No buts, I've got it, shut up. I'll say it slightly differently, I'll just use different words. No, I understand. She's very patient with me. Because I know I am a complete and total nightmare. I've got 2 other ex-wives which will testify to that fact. But I think the gorgeous Kira just understands me and doesn't try to. She doesn't try to change me. And that's also important. I'm going the right way, yeah. North. So anyway, I've blabbed on enough. Sunrise is looking good. Got a lot of traffic about. I've got 205 miles to go.
After 1.2 miles, keep right.
And I'll be doing that in 1.2 miles once this car has overtaken me. I'm moving into the right-hand lane. There we go. Right, I'll speak to you all later on. Hello. I was just thinking back to our little reunion that I went to in Birmingham, and there was probably about 20, 30 of us, I suppose, including wives and partners and that. Fairly early on in the evening, about 7:30, a lot of them all wanted to go for a curry, and yeah, fair. If you want to go and eat, you go and eat. They were going to come back. But as 4 of us said, look, if we eat, we're eating and drinking after that. That's it. That's me done. Which, in hindsight, would have been the best idea, really. But yeah. So 4 of us remained behind, and one of the lads had. But in a previous reunion, we had a. I'll go back because a lot of you won't know anything I'm talking about. I was in the army. I was in the Royal Signals. I did 7 years, and first unit I got to in Germany. Every couple of years there's a well, it's only started about 4 or 5 years ago. We started a reunion. So since lockdown, I think there's been one little one north somewhere, but there was a good one this time. In Birmingham, there's about 25, 30 of us. It was just between a set time, between 1983 and 1987. I was there. No, between 85 to 89, I think it was. Around that, late 80s, mid to late 80s. So anyway, we had this reunion, and one of my mates, so I was joined up with a boy, one of my bestest, oldest mates. He was there, so my mate Stephen Morgan, he was there, and oh yeah, there's a good few lads there, and all close knit. And one of the lads had a T-shirt on with the, with the Royal Signals emblem and gap badge, and we all had that for one previous reunion. We all had these T-shirts. I didn't bother. A few of the boys had them on this time, and then there's 4 of us because everyone else was buggered off for a curry, and 4 of us were sat there drinking still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us were sat there drinking, and this lad comes across and he goes. He says to my mate Moose, he says, Royal Signals. Yeah, he says, I am, I'm just doing my training. And I sit down, and he had his girlfriend with him. So we had a good chat with that lad, and he was like, he was quite funny. Well, not ha-ha, but as in, like, he was just so into it, it was unbelievable. And it was lovely to see. And then all of a sudden, all the other lads come back and they get wives and their girlfriends come back from the curry house, and they turned up. So he was absolutely, him and his girlfriend were engulfed. Once we said who, we told everyone else who they were, and that they were absolutely engulfed with, and that's with talking to them and including them in and just making them feel part of the family. And that was the point I was trying to get across. And I've been thinking about it on and off for a few days. And a lot of us join the army. It was like, why did you join the army? Why did I join the army? And a lot of us come from dysfunctional families. I think that would be fair to say. And that's the easiest way, whether it's or we have a dysfunctional background, And by joining the army, and it was something that the recruitment staff sergeant said to me on the day that I actually agreed to go to sign. Well, he turned around to me and he said that, and there's a bit of a story behind it, but I won't go into it now. But he turned around to me and he says, look, don't worry, I couldn't do my first choice. I was excited. No, I may as well tell you, because like I say, some of you haven't heard this before if you've just joined. And it was like I went for an audition. I was a musician. I played cornet from the age of 7, and yeah, I was all right. I was fairly good at it. And I went for an audition. I wanted to join a military band, so I went for an audition at Royston, and I was only 15. And they said, yeah, no problem, you passed the audition. And I thought, brilliant, I'm in. So I got back to Salisbury, went up to see the recruitment office, the army recruitment office, which in those days was just off the Market Square, next to Tesco's. I don't know where, I think it's moved now. It's in Butcher's Road now, isn't it? So anyway, I went back in there, and this old wily staff sergeant said to me, he said, congratulations, son. He said, you're in. All you've got to do is knuckle down for the next 2 years, and then when you're 18, we'll take you on. I said, 18? I said, I'm having my 16th birthday. 2 years. He says, yeah. I said, and I was just, I didn't know what to say. I was like, obviously, by my demeanour and my look, and he said, what's the matter? He says, you're in. And he said, right, okay. What's the matter? You've got it out of me, and I want to leave home. He says, right, okay. Let's have a little look at this. So he came up with an idea that I could join the Royal Signals, and after 2 years, when I was 18, I could transfer over to the band. And I thought to myself, you know what? That sounds like a brilliant idea, that. And he turned around and he said, you know, would you, and I went, yeah. And he said, well, that's the case then. Don't worry, son. He said, don't worry, son. The army's your family now. And at the time, I didn't think too much of it. I thought, because of some of the other things that he said, and the other things that we talked about. Because that was the day I found out who my real dad was. I got told by the recruitment staff sergeant. Found out his name. Didn't know until then who my biological father was. So he said to me, one of the things he said, how often do you see your dad? I said, I see my dad every night. He went, every night? Oh yeah, I see him every night. What, every night? Oh yeah, he's home for his tea, isn't he? Every night. I sit down with him every night for tea. Well, your dad comes round every night for tea. I said, no, he lives here. He says, well, your real dad, your real dad. And he went, Gordon Davidson. And I went, yeah. And up until then, I'd never heard that name. Never heard it. Never been mentioned to me. And I was just like, must have been sat there with my mouth open. And he turned around to me and said, don't worry, son. The army's your family now. And it took years to make that sink in, that the army was and is my family. You know, and I sat down with the girl with this lad that was there, his girlfriend, and I said, you're probably not going to remember. Well, hopefully you probably won't remember, but if you do, it'll be a bonus. And you may not think nothing of it now. I says, but if you two stick together, you just got to remember one thing. That you see how we are all in, because I think it blew them away that, you know, we're all in our 50s and 60s now. Yet we're acting like we were, you know, it was like we were teenagers again. Do you know what I mean? And there's that strong, you could tell, I mean, Kira mentioned it as well, that there was that strong bond between all of us there, you know, and there is, and that only comes from serving together with a tight-knit group of lads. And I said, you probably won't remember, you know, probably won't remember this, but I hope you do, that if you two stick together, you just got to remember that, and this goes for you as the girlfriend or wife of the guy that's in, is that this is all your family. It's just like a family get together. We all look out for each other, we all look after each other. There was one bloke that come up from Portsmouth. He didn't have a pot of piss in, but I think they out of the funds that we had, they chipped together. I think they paid for his bus fare up. You know, he got on the National Express, paid for him. He didn't have to buy a drink all night. He was on his arse, you know. And it's humbling, isn't it? And I said to her, you know, this is your family. Do a bit of time, and you'll be, you'll always have friends, and you'll always be looked after. And that's true enough. That's true enough. And I think we all need that in our lives. I mean, I think that's what's missing. I think that's what's missing in today's society is community. We lack community. I mean, where I live at the moment, although some of our neighbours are bloody nosy, you know, but I think their hearts are in the right places. And but we all know their names. They all know us. We all know their names, and that is quite nice. I've lived in places before. I didn't know the names of my neighbours. I might have known the names to the people that I live next door to. But as far as, you know, anyone 2 doors down, not a Scooby-Doo. No idea. That's a shame, isn't it? But in years gone by, you knew everyone, didn't you? You know? Remember growing up as a kid? You knew everyone around you, you knew the neighbours. I remember growing up, you know, when I grew up as a kid, and everyone knew everyone. We lived on an estate in Shaftesbury, on a new estate, and knew everyone around. Everyone knew everyone. Yeah, it's funny, strange. Well, it's not. It was nice that everyone knew everyone. But today, in today's society, we're insular, aren't we? We keep ourselves to ourselves, and we don't mix outside of our very small friend circle. That's something else I want to talk about. Totally going off track there. Bloody magpies. There's hundreds of the things. I've never seen so many. You know, I always thought they were not rare, but they were like, you know, normal amount, I suppose. But the amount of magpies that you see. That thing about, oh, you got to salute a magpie. My hand to be up and down like a be wheeling around like a windmill. There's loads of them. So I don't know if I use this clip or not. I don't know, maybe I've said too much. Maybe I haven't said enough. Or maybe I'm just waffling, so I'll leave you to it. Hello, just getting onto the M18 now. Come off the M1, junction 32. Couple of miles to go, then we come off again. Uneventful journey, just how we like it. No drama llamas, no bears yet. I've not heard of one bear yet. I see no bears. A few spots of rain though. Back on A roads in a minute or two. Seen lots of people with flat tyres today. Couple of hours up here to tip. We're not going to stop at the stockyard, we're just going to keep on going.
Take the exit 1, then give right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
Middle lane we're looking for.
After a quarter of a mile, give right on the roundabout and take the third exit, A631, towards Poultry. Right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
Green to go, green to go. Only as far as here. 8.5 miles to go.
Take the exit, A631, Poultry Road.
I think I need to be in that right hand lane actually. I can't remember how it's what. How's that down there?
After 600 feet, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A631, Poultry Road. Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Oh, I can go straight across it. So if I'd have gone
A631, Poultry Road, for 6 miles.
If I'd have gone left there, that roundabout, that would have taken me into the stockyard. Yeah, a bit of moisture build up. Ellaby Hall. Someone's been through the wall there. man limit. Those holes are getting worse. You come on, go by the Don John. Queen's Hotel across the road there. Old Weatherspoons. A big old place, isn't it? The Tickhill, deli, coffee shop and desserts. Breakfast and healthy deli bar. Across the road is the Vegas Barber. The Miss to Mrs. Gonna get some bloke moaning over about that. I want to be included, you gotta change your name. Burns. I'll park somewhere, in you. There it is. Why aren't you in school, young man? Bamford's Baps Cafe Bar. I do like the word Baps. Pub down here. One day I'm going to come down and it's all going to be boarded up. up here. See, the trouble is, I never come down here in the evening, so I don't know. It might be absolutely the old Lumley Arms. It might be mobbed. But I have my doubts. And to the countryside for a bit. Oh. Vehicles emerging. Slow down a little bit. Caravan graveyard back in there. This looks like it should have been an old army camp, I reckon. I don't know whether it was at one stage. Let's get that impression. Army or RAF, something like that. Maltby. If anyone knows who's local, big truck coming towards us. In there, so plenty of room. Plenty of room. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. We're not hanging around, right? We're cracking on, but err on the side of caution where you can. Doncaster. Not living up to its Sonny Donny name today. Sonny Donny. So we're going to be a few minutes late, but and into a 30. Old Traveller's Rest. Oh, clear run. Carpenter's Arms. And out on the co-op there, that was a hotel apparently. I'm pretty certain somebody told me it was a hotel.
After 900 feet, turn right, A631, Sunderland Street.
Wipe the rubbish boys out.
Turn right, A631, Sunderland Street.
Turn right. Borough Arms down here. I imagine there was a couple of that Scandalo, Hair and Beauty. I reckon that was a pub at one stage. Scarborough Arms there on the left. There's a couple of places that look like they should have been pubs. Or were pubs. This one here, look. Right there on the left, that looks number 48. Looked like it could have been a pub at one stage. It's obviously the posh end of town down here. Big old joints, big old houses. And this was a pub here as well, look. And maybe there. Got that look about them, haven't they? Do you know? Some of them just got that look about them. I like this little place here. Right on the road, but ooh. Well, we're nearly here. Only a week.
After a quarter of a mile, turn left, B6463, Stripe Road. Turn left.
What's that round here? Right, so I'm just going to be turning in here right, and then that'll be me. So I will speak to you on my way out. Speak to you all later.
After 200 feet, bear left, High Common Lane, then, at the end of the road, turn left.
I see no bears.
Bear left, then,
I
at
see
the
no
end of
bears.
the road, turn left.
In you go, my friend. Looks like he's dead. Right, so I'm going to the stockyard to use the facilities.
At the end of the road, turn left, B6463, Stripe Road.
We make our way down, 211 miles to go. So I won't be back tonight. So I'm already
Turn
on
left.
4 hours 42. Back through the little villages.
At the end of the road, turn right, A631, Baldry Road.
Baldry Road. It's 4 hours 40 to get up here. 4 hours 41, I
Turn
think.
right.
Yeah, can't go. He was sort of letting me out and then won't let me out. Well, considering he was turning in as well with no signal on. Ugh. They're about. Tickhill. I'm a nice man.
After a quarter of a mile, turn left, A60, Castle Gate.
They've all got their thick coats on up here.
At the end of the road, turn left.
Down the south coast, a bit like Havana style. Hawaiian shirts and flip-flops. Straw hats. We've got thick parkas on up here still.
Turn left, A60, Castle Gate.
Looking good. Be a bit wide rear. Marks are green. Ooh.
Follow A60, Castle Gate for 6 miles. So this box is going back onto the quay. Not today though. Wong Lane! Wong Lane! Brilliant. That was W-O-N-G. Wong! Where's the sunshine? Nice little view there. Welcome to Rotherham. Maybe surface this road. I don't know if they have or not. Since the last time I was up here.
garlic factory on my left. Nice and empty now, not that we were heavy on the way up, but got 11 mile at the gallon on the way up here. Maltby. They all got their big thick coats on. Phew. What's that van doing? Stay there. Whoa! Steady on. Place is boarded up here and empty. A lot of places. We're off. A few cars jumping the lights. Look at how many places are shut. Harry's Amusements shut. Charcoal Grill may not be open till later. Chinese may not be open till later. The Vets is shut. There's a shop there shut. House of Cards shut, 2 shut. trim. You've got to spend all their money on woolly coats. One light working. The Maltby Express shut. Oh, it's a kebab shop. Aesthetics shut. Chinese shut, but it might be open later tonight, I suppose. Hair studio shut. But the Don John's open. I think so. Maybe not. Five Rivers Punjabi Grill. Fireplace showroom, closing down sale. Yeah. Doesn't have a vibrant feel about it, I'm afraid. Not even a queue in the car wash. So up at the roundabout at the top, turning right.
After a quarter of a mile, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A631, Baldry Road. take the second exit.
See how they're getting on with this industrial unit down here.
After 900 feet, bear left, Hellaby Lane.
I see no bears. Whatever they do in that unit back there obviously pays a lot of money.
Bear left.
No, I see none. Because it's full of all sorts of high performance cars. And it wasn't a garage or anything like that. There we go, yeah, it's all coming along now, look at that. Quick pit stop in here, that's all it is. We'll drive around, see what we got. Well, those Maguire boys are still in here, look. Up in there. I'm just going to go in one of these here. So do me. I'm only here briefly. I know I'm round the wrong way, but it doesn't really matter, does it? Right, speak to you all in a minute or two. Hello. Just about to set off. Time now is 12 o'clock. Yeah, a couple of seconds, we'll be off. Full of foreign lads, all parked up waiting for a reload. Right, we can go. I'm flying around. We had a quick 15-minute break there. Just get you out to the motorway and then I'll switch you off because it's just boring. We're good to go. Straight out.
After a quarter of a mile, bear right, Denby Way.
I see no bears. Bear right, bears to the right. I see no bears. Select limited. Got some lemon-killed stuff going on in there. I'll phone the planner up in a bit, see if I can get any sense out of them. Doubtful. Right, he's letting me come on through. Thank you very much. Cheers, my man. Nice, man. See, calm, isn't it? Whoa, what are you doing?
Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, A631, Bawtry Road.
I mean, I didn't have to lift off or anything, but geez, oh. Really? If I was the panicky type of person, I might have.
Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
Bear rings. Got bears on board with rings. Linear motion. Well, he had a bit of linear motion, didn't he? There's some power transmission going on. Please go around the outside. Behave yourselves. And he's in the wrong lane anyway.
After 600 feet, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, M18, towards the south, then take the motorway.
Towards the south.
Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, then take the motorway.
Not yet. Here we go. Come on. Go, go, go. Ugh, come on. Wouldn't release itself. It was on hold, but it wouldn't release the handbrake. I had to manually do it. Does that every now and again. Right. Nothing to see here. I see no nothing. No bears, no llamas. Llama. Now I want to go across again. Is he going to let me? No. Why would he? Right then. When I know more, I'll let you know. Speak to you later. Hello. Time now 2:45, 15 degrees. I am just about to go through Oxford. About 28 mile from Chiefly Services, where I'm going to stop and overnight for the night. Déjà vu tomorrow, exactly the same job. I haven't had it come through yet because I haven't. But I think I've got to be there for the same time, although I'll be leaving at least an hour later. And I was late getting there this morning, so yeah, that ain't going to work, is it? Oh well. Get there when I get there. That's what I told him. He's like, yeah, fair enough. So tomorrow night, I suspect I'll be staying at Tickhill Valley. But I don't mind it because it's a nice little run up. It's an easy get in, get tipped, couple of hours to tip, drive back down the road again. It's no drama. It's nice and easy, so I'm perfectly happy with that. So yeah, I'll probably end up staying at Tickhill Valley because I'll be an hour behind everything. And more than that, because I've got to go and get fuel tomorrow morning. So I won't make it up and back down, I wouldn't have thought, with the fuel that I've got available. Well, I might. No, because I've been down at half a tank by the time I filled up this morning, so I'll be on fumes. No, I'll go back and get fuel tomorrow morning. So that's the plan at the moment. I'll do exactly the same as what I did this morning, which is stop at a similar sort of place, take a 45 and then track on up there. No goes in the Bentley. So 25 mile to go. Relatively easy day. I'm coming up to 7 hours 53 of drive time, so I'm going to be on around 8 hours 20, 8 hours 25 of drive time. Good enough for me. And I'll be getting there at about 20 past 3. It's a 12-hour day. Yeah, that'll do. That's nice. That's a handy shift, isn't it? It's all right. Better than yesterday, 14 hours. Pain in the arse. Take it steady coming through here. Often the old Bill was sat up on the not the first bridge here, but on the second bridge, so it's difficult for you to see him. The old speed cameras. I wonder if I get my favourite spot. I'll be going in early enough. spoke to the gorgeous Kira. She's just gone back down to pick the Range Rover up from our mate in the body shop. He had it in again this morning to stick the letters on the back. And we're just waiting for some clips so we can attach the rubber trim. And of course they're on back order, aren't they? So we could be waiting for who knows how long.
After 1.2 miles, keep right.
Germans. Don't mention the war. I quite like those Vauxhall Mockers. I like the shape of them. I've driven one. It was the previous shape to that, and it was quite nice. I rented one when I was out in Mallorca, like, you know, and down at the villa. And I rented one. It was a nice drive. Did quite a few miles in it. I went from one end of the island nearly every day. Picked my daughter up. She was living out there. She was in exile, running from the law. Gangsteress.
After half a mile, keep right.
Go on, we can go fast for this. 43 mile an hour. Come on, boys. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, do you know what? Just, I've got all the time in the world.
Keep right.
Can't be asked. Because the moment I get out, they turn off. Always seem to go slow going into it. It's like as if you slip mode. So I should be getting into
A34 towards Newbury for 21 miles.
21 miles to go. Bob's Butchers. You'd have thought he got Bob the Butcher. That sounds a bit like a villain as well, doesn't it? What's your name on Bob the Butcher? As for me, I'll send the seagulls round. But Bob's Butchers, it sounds like he's got a load of them. He's got a load of butchery mates. Bob's Butchers. How many are there, have you? I was about 42. Fucking hell. Yeah, we do a lot of sausages. English language. It never ceases to amaze me. I don't know how it's one of the most spoken languages in the world. I don't know how people get to understand it. All the double words and it's a strange old language. Like the French, they've got one word for everything, haven't they? You know, and that's it. They wouldn't like read and read. How do you know how to get around the right way? I know we know, but we know. I'm not even sure how we know. I read the paper, I'm going to read a book. Oi, oi! I don't know. It's a funny thing, isn't it? Going up the road at 3 o'clock. I'm still going down it. So has he sent me this job through yet? I doubt it. No. Can't see how many houses have been built in there, but I reckon there's quite a few. So anyway, I'll speak to you in about 17 miles time as I come in. We'll have you can have a laugh in my parking. I'll speak to you all later. Hello, 3.5 miles to go. 15:13. Done 8 hours and 20 minutes, so about another 10 minutes of driving. Oh no, less than that. 5-6 miles driving, so nearly 8.5 hours of driving today. That's enough. My arse is numb, especially with these bumps. We've done 3 hours 38 in this stint of driving. Oh jeez. So that's enough for me. Job still hasn't come through. Useless. It's over 3 hours ago I spoke to him. Who knows, the job could change yet.
After 1.2 miles, take the exit A34 towards HGV.
Here we go. Sun's shining. When I spoke to the gorgeous Kira, she said it's 24 degrees down there and the sun, not a cloud in the sky. It's gone up. It was 14 degrees. It's now popped up to 18 degrees now, and the sky is thinning out. I don't really want it too warm, to be honest. I quite like it cold in the truck. Well, not cold, but do you know what I mean? It's nicer when it's cool. Otherwise, it's like trying to sleep in a microwave on full blast with the branding function on. Yeah, it's not pleasant. Nearly there.
After half a mile, take the exit A34 towards Tickhill, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit towards Newbury. Take the exit, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Here we go. Steaming on in. Coming in hot. Prepare to land.
After a quarter of a mile, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A34, towards Newbury.
First thrusters on. Bit of brake. Trailer kicking.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Rear. Nice and smooth. Oh, I thought they were going to fall off that motorbike. Oh, you wouldn't have seen it. There's cars and everything all over the place here. We're in a lot of room.
Take the exit A34, then bear left towards Doncaster.
Bears! I see no bears. See what we got. Oh, there's a few people going in. There's 2 in front of me. 3. Oh, one of them's going to have my spot, aren't they?
After 300 feet, bear left, then turn right.
I see no bears.
Bear left,
No!
then turn right.
They're right. Ah, somebody's in my spot anyway.
Turn right, then you have reached your destination. It is on your left.
Yeah. bastard.
After 200 feet, turn right,
Oh, where am I
then
gonna go?
go right on the roundabout and take the 4th exit.
Where am I going to go? Do I go on the end here? Or do I go down? There's a car park. There's a car park. Let's go down here.
At the end of the road, turn right, then, at the end of the road, turn left.
Let's go in here. Overcooked it a bit. Oh, the car is now going. Oh, if I was going in straight with it, that would help. That's better. Right, how far can I go? How can I go back? Need to hop out and have a look. No! Difficult to tell how close. So anyway, I'll speak to you all later.